Good morning, guys. It's day 3. Just woke up. Took me a minute to get out of bed. Left my hat outside last night and it rained and it's dryish. It's a little damp, but it's fine. Last night, the ground is wet. The ground's really wet because of the rain and I can't build. I might be able to build a fire on it, but I don't want to try. I don't want to waste any time. So I dug out the ashes and put a bridge of sticks across. You can see that it's empty underneath, so I can build my fire on top of that, and it'll add fuel to the fire, and it will also keep my fire dry. So, yep, gonna go warm me up some water and make some coffee. All right, so I've already pretty much got that fire started. I just wanted to show you all this tree here. It comes up and then it broke and it's just been sort of leaning up. But because it's up in the air, all of this firewood is so good. All of that's probably good all the way up until that little bit. So I've been using this and it's been helpful. Look at that. Got my fwee. It doesn't even look like it needs more fuel, but I'm just scared it's going to run out, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on it, and then put something larger on it, because that it's going to have to dry out over time. See? And so now this energy isn't being lost, it's being converted into the digestion of these larger logs, which are pretty wet, so they're going to have to be steamed out. You see most of that steam coming off of them. So I'm going to keep adding fuel and see how it goes. It occurred to me that y'all might want to see how so I figured I'd show you. Came up to the stream and I'm putting it in and it's kicking up dust underneath. I tilt it towards the flow of the stream so that way all that dust is flowing in the opposite direction. Now it's full of water. Swish it around. Use the hand I'm holding my phone with to scrub it. So I'm not going to scrub it again. I already did that. And pour it out. Sort of do the same thing with the lid and rinse it off. And now it doesn't have any sand in it. So I'm going to go ahead and go make my coffee. I have a gallon of water that I bought. I had to walk a mile there. So to get to civilization, I have to walk a mile. So I walked a mile this morning, and then I walked a mile, yesterday morning, and walked a mile home. But I had this stuff with me, so it was just too heavy. I had too much, so I had to put down the water and my new soup bucket, and I had to come back for it. So I had to walk through 2 miles in the woods last night, carrying a gallon jug of water. Totally worth it, though, because I can drink this whenever I want to. Delicioso. So, I prepared for breakfast yesterday. I really didn't get to do all the shopping I wanted to do. I got to go to Dollar General. But I did get to go to the gas station twice. I used that opportunity to buy me this. It's a Danish. I had never seen this Danish before, so I wanted to try it anyway. It's guava and cheese. I usually get blueberries and cheese. Or berries and cheese. This is good. Apparently it has 460 calories in it, which is awesome news. I also bought a twin pack of Slim Jims. I ate about this much of it yesterday, saved the rest, ate whatever it was minus this times 2 just now before I started my Danish, which I'm not going to finish right now, by the way. So I've got some proteins and carbs for breakfast. It's going to be good for me. But anyway, getting this was also preparation for dinner. because I'm going to use it as fish bait. And we'll see how that goes. I also bought myself some chocolate. This little bar was like $1, and it's 220 calories. I'm not going to use all those calories right now. I'm just going to sort of enjoy that I've got chocolate on hand. I'm going to have a square of it now. I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. So I could probably enjoy this for 2 or 3 days within reason. Especially if I open it properly. Pro tip, if you've got long hair, a hairbrush is definitely something you want in your grab-and-go bag, because having tangled hair isn't fun. When you're ready to stop having tangled hair, you want a brush, and then if you don't have one, kinda just out of luck. It just sort of sucks. So, if you've got long hair or intend to grow your hair out, bring a brush. If you don't intend to grow your hair out, you better bring shears, and you better do that anyway. Scissors are super useful. Definitely want scissors in your grab-and-go bag. Guys, I have unfortunate news. I left my fishing stuff, my roll of fishing line, and my thing of hooks at home. Like, I had surplus fishing line and hooks and left all that at home. That's what I was going to use, but okay, because I have an additional fishing kit, and you should too. You should put an additional fishing kit in your bag. You should have surplus line and hooks, but you should put extra somewhere else in your bag and in your wallet, because what if you don't have your bag? You have your wallet, so it's important. Put some fishing line and some fishing hooks in your wallet ASAP. Anyway, I have this thing. If you look right there, that duct tape is wrapped around fishing hooks. This right here, this beautiful piece of wood right here, it's not going to rot. Like, it's rotting a little, but it's not really rotting. Like, it's going to have a little while before it's dead. But what this is to me is a toilet seat. It looks just like one, doesn't it? On the way back from the bathroom, I just found this tree which is covered in wood ear. And it's dry, and that's great, because I don't have to worry about it being nasty. I'm surprised that it's dry given how rainy it was. But I'm picking all of it, and I'm going to use it in soup over the next little while. Oh no. The cool thing about dried mushrooms is that they are like stock cubes. They make broth great. I don't care that these are small. I'm not coming back to this location after tomorrow, so it's not really my problem. I mean, this mycelium will probably put out another 100 within the next month or so anyway, so wood ear grows very prolifically. I'm just losing them right now, so I'm going to have to put all these away and then keep harvesting. There are just so many. This is awesome. This is like hundreds upon hundreds of calories here. His eye is on the sparrow, so I know he watches me. God has given me a lot of blessings over the past few days. thinking about being done picking these. There are only a few left, and they're the ugliest. I think I will. I'm going to leave the ones that are left behind and let them make spores. And look at this. My shirt pocket is just full. I got mushroom boobies. Well, a mushroom boobie. Alright, I am getting to single digits now. I'm on 11%, so we're double digits. But I have it all put on the thing, got the hook on it, about to put some bait on it. And now I do have bait on there. It's just a little piece of a Slim Jim. All I did was slice off a little piece and cut it in, cut a third off of it. This will do the other 2 hooks just fine. Alright, here it is. It is finished. I just have to put it where it goes. Alright guys, I'm back at the river, still maintaining that 10%, pretty happy about it. When I got here, there was a beautiful kingfisher sitting on that thing. I've only seen like 3 in my life, and they're just beautiful birds. He flew over there, and he stood there for a second, and he flew off that way somewhere. Anyway, I got my stuff here. I raveled it up on this log, so it would be safe. I'm gonna try not to get anything tangled. But it's gonna be hard. Alright, I got it all. Here it is. I put my stick in the ground. This little piece right here is just gonna, come on. It's just gonna sit right in here. Maybe something will come get it. I'm gonna scoot this a little bit closer actually, so that way it might have hopes of catching something. The sand is harder too, so I like that. I don't want to lose my thing. So, I'm going to throw that right there. And then I'm going to come back here. There's one piece. There's one piece. And here's my weight. I'm going to take my weight and I'm just going to chunk it over there. I know there are fish here. I saw some just a minute ago. There we go. Now I've got 3 pieces of meat just sort of chilling in the water with a hook on it, and maybe something will come and get it. I wish I had put this further away from the end of the string, but it's okay. This is, believe it or not, this is my first time ever doing a trot line. I've never needed to before. If I wanted to fish, I just went and fished. Didn't really happen. But, you know, I mean, I've fished before. I've caught some things. I don't like it. It's not any fun. Catching something's fun, but fishing is not catching something. So this hopefully will get some stuff. It'll be cool. Alright, so after getting my trot line set up, I'm going to find a way to get my phone charged. But I wanted to share this little river I had to cross with y'all. It's really pretty. There's a little tiny waterfall right there. Growing right next to it was this mushroom, it was way prettier before I picked it. It was sitting right here like this. That's about what it looked like. I don't think it's edible, so I'm leaving it behind. I had to come back and film this. I changed my mind. I really wanted to show it to y'all. I tried to identify it, but I'm not really sure if I got it right. I think it's a cat dapperling. I pulled 2 caps off and I put them facing each other, so maybe they'll spore print on each other. I don't have any paper or anything. So if they spore print each other black, I might try eating them, but otherwise I'm leaning towards no. Plus, I already ate a semi-unidentified mushroom early yesterday, so I'm still waiting to see the effects of that. Not even 2 seconds later, there's a bunch of mushrooms on that tree and a bunch more on that tree. They don't look like food. So, these actually look like turkey tails to me, but I've never prepared turkey tails. I'm just, there's no meat to them, you know. They're just, there's nothing there. They're like paper. What is this? Look at that. Big old chunk of a mushroom. Wish I knew what it was. That would be the food right there. Holy crap. That is huge. And a little baby. Little baby support the mama mushroom even though she broke. Ooh, falling all over the place. Ooh, very pretty brown mushrooms that I cannot eat. And the river. Alright guys, I'm headed home. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. That's the chain that y'all usually see hanging around my neck. It broke on me on the way to the charging location. My phone did not charge very good. I charged it up to 42, went to go charge my external battery, called my friend, tried to figure out what the plan was going to be for tomorrow, and in the end, my phone's at 47 right now, so I'm going to have to be extremely conservative. I'm going to film me checking my trot lines. If I catch something, y'all will see pictures. I'm going to try to video. I just got to save my battery. Like, I really have to save my battery. So, bye. Hey, y'all. I'm using a separate flashlight to conserve battery. So, fire tonight. I have the mushrooms I got in that thing there, but I decided that I have other food that I can eat now, and it has more value that way. Dinner includes chocolate, pastry, M&Ms, a Slim Jim. Where's my Slim Jim? There it is. Slim Jim for protein. So, yeah. I'm happy with that, because this has like 100 plus calories. This has like 100 calories. This is going to be about 50. So, yeah, it's pretty good. And then I'm going to eat some M&Ms too. Peanut M&Ms. Protein. Hey there. This is my house. Yes, it's a mess, but it fits all my stuff. I have room to sleep. I am content. It's pretty much bedtime. I'm tired. It's only like 6 o'clock, but I walked 6 or 7 miles today with stuff, like with a bag of stuff to sell. Like I had rabbit fur. I sold a rabbit fur today to this nice girl. She gave me food and stuff, and she was really cool. Her family was really sweet. They seemed like they were all Christians, and they all seemed to be pretty good people. And on the way home, on the way there and on the way home, I had my thumb out, like, trying to get people to give me a ride, and nobody would. And then this one guy drove by, and I noticed, because he had an old truck, and I thought in my head, dang, guy in an OBS, you'd think he'd give me a ride. And then, like, 3 minutes later, he pulls up behind me and gives me a ride. And I only had to go like a mile, but it really helped. So you know what? I walked 5 or 6 miles, not 6 or 7, because that guy really helped me out. And I wish that I could thank him properly. But anyway, I've had a pretty good day, and I feel like today was a blessed day. Even though I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do, my phone's at 44%, and I'm tired, and it's early, and that doesn't usually happen, and so I'm happy with the day. I don't know why I'm so sleepy, but I'm gonna be going to bed in the next 2 hours.